Okay. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Just wanted to welcome you all to a exciting evening that we have planned for you. I'm glad that all of you could make it here, and can see a lot of smiley faces, a bunch of excited people on the call today. So I'm happy to have all of you here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Hetal Sonawala, and I'm your speaker for the evening today. I'm going to be sharing with you a very exciting opportunity called Zinzino. And in the next hour or so, we're going to go through with a lot of information about what like Zinzino is, like what do they stand for, what kind of products are we bringing to the market, and how you can be poised to be part of one of the most exciting business opportunities in the world today. And the reason I say that, and you'll find out as I go through the information, that why I am so excited and jumping up and down. For those of you who are joining in now, please make sure that your cell phones are on mute as we go through this, so that you can give me your full attention for the next 60 minutes or so. And I can share information with you. And if you guys need to take any notes, please feel free to grab a pen, paper, and a pad, or whatever else you need to make some notes. So as we go through the slides, okay, before we get started, I just want to give you a little background this about myself. I'm originally from Mumbai, like born and brought up there. Currently live in a place called the Los Angeles, which is in California. So I've been here for quite a few years now, but my roots are my roots. I just love where I grew up. You can say memories, like a lot of, memories. I have a lot of family back home. So I'm very excited to share this with you about what we are about to launch for our people back in India. So you guys who are on this call here, I know many of you are probably from Mumbai. Some of you are from other cities, but I just want to welcome all of you, and I'll tell you guys that get ready. The next week is these next 8 to 10 days, I would say, is going to be a very exciting time for all of us as we launch this into the Indian market. So going back to me, I mean, I've I come from the software some industry. So I've been I've been doing IT for the past 20 some years of my life. Worked very successfully at some of the major corporations in the financial world, and so that's where I'm coming from. But what I'm more excited about is what I'm going to share with you tonight, because when I took a look at this a few short months back, I realized that this was something very powerful, and truly something which was incredibly exciting for a person like me, who had been doing a job for so many years, now had a chance to make like a difference to my financial future. And I'm sure once I'm done with what I'm sharing with you, you guys will be pretty much feeling the same as well. So with that said, let me just share my screen and bring on my slides. And let me see if, Sue, if you can tell me if you can see my slides. Is it good to go? Okay. All right. So welcome to Zinzino. You're going to be joining the wellness revolution, as I like to say. It's truly, like a wellness revolution that is sweeping the globe today. And, before I get into the presentation as such, I just want you guys to keep a few things in mind. One is, as I'm going through the slides, you know, think of, does this resonate with you, first of all? Secondly, do you understand the power of what we are sharing with you? Okay. And whatever questions you have, I would urge you, write them down as I'm going through the slides, because these questions are important. And I want you guys to get answers to your questions. So as we're going through this information, going through the slides, I want you guys to be mindful of what you're seeing, and also that you ask people, and find out, hey, how can this help you? How can this help people that you know? Okay. So I want you to keep that in mind. All right. So I'm going to start with a little a question that I like to ask people, and just to get to know, where my where's my audience. So if some of you can turn on your videos, it'll be nice to see you. Like, and then we can interact for like a few minutes. I'll give you like a few seconds to turn it on if you guys are okay with turning it on. So here's my question to you guys. Okay, like imagine we are in a plane. Okay, and I ask you guys to jump off of the plane. Would any of you jump off the plane? You can do with a show of hands. Since we're mute, you can do with a show of hands. Would you jump off the plane, or it's nod your heads? Yes, I mean no or yes, right? What is it? No, no. Most of you saying no. Okay, uh, and of course because you don't know what's going to happen when you jump off the plane, whether you're going to die, what's going to happen, right? What if I give you 10,000 rupees to jump off the plane? Would you guys do that? No. Some of you are really shaking hard. No. 10,000 rupees, no way. Okay. How about 1 lakh of rupees? Yes. Some of you know. Okay. Most of you know. Okay. Okay. Let's increase this. Okay. How about 1 crore? Would you guys jump off for 1 crore from a plane? Come on. 1 crore. I mean, that's okay. 1 crore just for jumping off of a plane. No. Okay. How about 10? Still no. All right. What if I told you the plane was on the ground? How many of you would jump off the plane if it was on the ground and get 10 crores? Everybody. Okay. Suddenly all the light bulbs went up. Yes, of course. You see how, I mean, did you just realize that we were acting on like information that was not complete? We were making like a decision based on half facts. If I told you from the beginning the plane was on the ground, you'd have taken 10,000 and done it there right away. But the moment you found out that, yeah, there's not much danger to my life, I'm safe, I'll be fine. Okay. None of you asked or none of you thought that would I have, there's like a parachute if I jump off of the plane when I'm getting all this money. Because if you had one, if you guys had like a parachute, you would still jump off because you'd be safe, right? So, guys, I want you to keep an open mind as we're going through tonight and the presentation tonight. I want you guys to keep an open mind. I want you guys to understand that, this information that we're sharing with you, okay, it's a phenomenal business opportunity at a phenomenal time. And those of you who are on this call today, on this Zoom call today, I would say that you are literally poised for being the first like pioneers of taking this business into India. And India is one of the biggest markets that is coming up for Zinzino. Okay, so let's get into like the business presentation. Um, so, who's Zinzino? Zinzino is a global company. Okay, they've been in like business since like 2005. They are like and as we speak, they are in about 35 other countries worldwide. Okay, and India being the 36th. Now, uh, as of today, they are listed on the Nasdaq, which is the like New York Stock Exchange. I don't know how many of you know that it's very difficult for companies to be on the New York Stock Exchange unless and until they've proven themselves to be one of the pioneers in like the industry that they're in. Okay, so this is something great that like that they've proven that they are a financially strong company and they are listed on the stock exchange. Not just that, they are like a member of the DSA, and just this past year, guys, they had a double-digit sales growth, which was 48% growth over the previous year. I don't know how many of you caught that 48% growth over the previous year. Okay, so it's a phenomenal. It's like phenomenally strong company, and we're very proud to be. This, like, associated with them. Okay, their like motto is to do more, be more, and give more. That is where that's what they live by. That's what they've always been doing for all these years. Okay, so that's Zinzino. For the this India market, Zinzino is already this registered as like a company. We are launching on April 6th, okay, which is just a few short days from now. So if I were you, today is going to be, and if you're looking for this, I mean, if you're like taking like, this, like a look at this for the very first time, okay, I would literally get excited because in 8 days from now, we're going to be launching the biggest ever business to hit the Indian market. And when I say that, I really do mean that because we have a phenomenal infrastructure that's backing us up. Not just that, we have a phenomenal support system that is like that's been set up for us to build a business not just in India but also globally. And we are coming to India with one of the flagship products called Essent Oil. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go through the presentation. Apart from that, all the infrastructure in terms of the suppliers, in terms of the shipping, in terms of the warehousing, all that has been set up. So all the like logistics are set up, ready to go, and it's just a matter of time before this hits like the Indian market, which is on April 6th. The warehouses have been stocked. They're just waiting for us to be, I mean, just for them to open the doors for us and for us to get started with this. So uh, I'll go through a little bit more details on what all that is. And so here is the question that all of us have this in mind, right? That we all want to be, I mean, we all want to feel good, we all want to stay fit, and we all want to be healthy. Is that a fair statement to say? Like, I mean, for everybody? Absolutely, right? So, what is it that's, in spite of us doing the right things, meaning eating right, taking supplementation, doing whatever we can for our health. I mean, like exercising, whatever. In spite of that, we are seeing an increase in health-related problems in the world today. Why is that? Okay, why is that there are more people having health issues like I mean like brain fogs? They have Alzheimer's. They have heart issues. They have gut issues. They have fatty liver issues. Blood flow problems. Pains and aches in their bones, and so on and so on and so forth. Cancers, diabetes, heart issues, people getting, I mean, like, strokes. Why is that increasing every day? In spite of us doing so much for our health in terms of what we eat and, exercising and everything. Young people are dying today. Why is that? Okay. That is the big thing that's going on, which most people haven't realized. Okay, we do realize that we are what we eat, right? And most of, I mean, we have heard that many times, or that you are what you eat. Well, if we are what we eat, and if medicine is our food, okay, so let medicine, I mean, let food be, I mean, like I mean, like, the food is the primary thing that we consume. And why are we not getting from our food what we should be getting? What is the issue with our food today? Why are we, you know instead of saying you are what you eat, I would rather add this thing that you are what you absorb. It's not just what you eat. The problem is just not what you're eating, it's what you're absorbing too from your food. So what is it that we are not able, why is it that we're not able to absorb our food properly? Okay, let me take you back, like maybe, like a decade back, or maybe even like, I mean, like, that's like 100 years back, let's say. Okay, Mother Nature used to provide us excellent quality food. We used to have a lot of phytonutrients, a lot of minerals, vitamins, there's omega 3s, omega 6s, and the beta glucans, fibers, healthy fats. All of that used to be there in our food. What has happened today? Fast forward to today, maybe like a decade back, maybe maybe 20, 30 years back. Our food has changed. Why is that? Today, our food has got high sugars, less fibers, more of the this what is it, kind of this omega 6s. Okay, less of like the vitamins, less of like nutrients. Okay, why is it that our food today has changed so much? Here's the timeline of what has happened. Okay, 1850s, we used to be having the healthiest of foods possible. Even though we were not doing the healthiest of things to stay fit and to stay healthy, but we were having the healthiest of food. We used to have a balance of like omega 3s to 6s. Okay, that is the 1:1. Fast forward a few like years, that ratio changed from 1:1 to 3:1. Now science says 3:1 or less is okay. Okay, but why is this ratio so important? And as I go along, I'll share some more details with you. The turning point happened somewhere around the 1960s, where we started making GMO foods, right? We genetically modified our food so we can produce more, and we can have more variety, or we can have the foods available all around the year. Like nowadays, you find some fruits which used to be seasonal are like available any time of the year. Why is that? Because they are GMO foods. They are not natural anymore, right? So we are having synthetic food, whether we like it or not. It looks natural. It looks, and they even claim it's organic. It's grown organically, but sadly, it's not the case, right? So coming to today, we find that the balance of 6:3 has gone all the way almost to 25:1. That's an average. And in India, our balance average is 27:1 of omega 6 to 3s. And people who are vegan, that they don't have any meat products or anything, their balances are on an average of 40:1. Okay, so just imagine, guys, I mean, we are way out of balance. It should be 1:1 or 3:1 or less, and we are 40:1 or 27:1. Okay. So what is, in conclusion, this balance doing? This a balance of having more sixes as opposed to threes is causing brain issues. It's causing heart issues, joint pains. It's causing cell issues. Okay, our fluidity of the cell, and so on and so forth. Many things. Our hair quality, our skin, like the elasticity of our skin, and all those things. We are seeing problems in that, right? So how does this affect, right? And what is it that's happening? So our cell membranes, they are not permeable anymore. Okay, which means that our cell like membrane has become hard. It's not able to, like, absorb the nutrients that we consume. So let's say we might be getting good nutrients in what we consume. We might be supplementing ourselves well. We might be eating the best of the foods that's available, making sure that they are natural, organic, seasonal foods. Let's say we are doing that, but then our cells are not able to absorb the nutrients because the cell membrane has got hard. The fluidity of the cell membrane has dropped. Okay. And in the same token, when the cell does get the nutrients, it processes them, it produces toxins as it processes them, right? And those toxins don't get out of our cells as quickly as they should. So the toxicity of our cells increases, toxicity in our blood goes up, and we start seeing issues and health problems because of that. And the number one thing that results from all this is inflammation. And because of chronic inflammation, which you guys might have heard of, because of chronic, this inflammation in the body rising, our body is getting more disease. What should be the ideal thing? We should have an ideal balance of omega-6 to 3s. By bringing that ideal balance, what's going to happen, first of all, is our cell membranes are going to become fluid. They're going to become permeable. They will absorb more nutrients. They will process the nutrients, and the toxins that are created will also exit out of the cells in a proper, timely manner, reducing what? Inflammation automatically, right? Reducing something called as oxidative stress. You guys might have heard of these terms, and write these down. And if you want to investigate, go to Google, Bing, whatever that you guys use as search engines. Investigate on these terms. Find out what is oxidative stress, what is chronic inflammation, why is that a problem for our body today. Okay. So question for you guys, and this is for everybody that is you and everybody that you know. Are you guys in the danger zone? I really want you to think, where am I in this whole equation of this balance of omega-6 and 3s? Am I 3:1 or less? Am I 15:1? Am I 25:1? Today, our children are facing issues because when children were tested, average child is 25:1 out of balance. Why? Because children today are having more processed foods than we did when we were young, right? Some of you are as young as me, 16. So, I'm sure that you can, when we consume our cereals in the morning and our milk and all that stuff, we are having a lot of omega-6s in our foods today. Processed foods, organically, but GMO grown, right? Genetically modified. So imagine what we're putting in our bodies. Even as, you can take any age today, and we are having a chronic issue. Okay. How can you find out where you are? You can take a test. And this test comes with a money back guarantee, which means that if you are in balance, the company will refund back the money to you for your test. Isn't that amazing? I mean, tell me which company does that in this day and time? Because we understand that this test is one of the most unique tests that has been created and provides you a lot of details about your health. There are several markers, about 7 markers that they measure, and those markers pretty much map your entire profile of your health, your like lipids, your like your like fatty acids, your lipids, and a whole bunch of stuff, including your cell fluidity and all of that, which normal tests don't do. Okay. Up to date, we have performed over 620,000 tests to date. That's huge, okay, data. 620,000 people have been tested. And guess what? The lab that performs this is called Vitas. Vitas is a third-party independent lab that we have contracted with that does the testing for us. They are not part of Zinzino. They are a complete independent entity. And they provide us with this magical test that allows us to see what's happening inside of our bodies. So here you have a test. I mean, here you have a lab that is partnering with the likes of Harvard University, and then you have Cambridge University, you have King's College of London, you have the University of Oslo, all the major players that are there in the market have, are clients of theirs, including us. Okay. So and they have been like a lab. I mean, they've been doing this for the last 25 years. So way before Zinzino even started, this lab was there, and they've been doing this. So we're very fortunate to have partnered with them for them to give us what we need. So here is the thing: get your personal test done. You will know what your omega 6 to 3 balance is. Okay. So when I did my test, my result was 12.9 is to 1. And let me tell you guys, I was consuming a product which was this like an omega product for 25 years. Over 25 years, I myself have been consuming it. And I felt like I have to be in balance because I've been consuming omegas. They're talking about omegas, and there's no way that I would be out of balance. And 12.9 is to 1. I would have been happy if it would have been 5 is to 1, but no, 12.9 is to 1. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Okay. 120 days later, I did my test the second time, and now I came back in 2.6 to 1. And I'll share with you what and how this has happened. Okay. But it feels good that you're out of balance. You've been doing something for 25 some years. Not, it hasn't worked. It has worked to some extent because, like I said, like the people that they've done average, they have found they're 25 is to 1 or even 27 is to 1 in India or 40 is to 1 who are vegans. So definitely I felt good. Okay, something is working, but it's not working properly. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. There's a partial result I'm getting. My body is not really coming back into balance, and I need to find out why. Okay. The global test results are showing that varied countries that they've done. I mean, the Europe continent, 95% people average out of balance. Australia, 98%. USA, 99% out of balance. Global average is 97% people are out of balance. So if you feel that you are in balance, I challenge you to come and take the test and find out if you are in balance or not. And if you are, we'll give you your money back. So you don't have anything to lose. Okay. It's a fair thing, right? At least find out if you are in balance or not. You can do yourself a favor. You can do your family a favor and all the people that you know. Okay. April 6th, you'll be able to go in and order a test for yourself and check out within the next few weeks whether you're in balance or not. Fair enough? And if you are, we give you your money back. So what can we do to fix this problem? We gathered together a board, which is headed by like Dr. Paul Clayton. Dr. Paul Clayton has been in like the industry for so many years now. He's a pharmaco like nutrition, and he is the first person to have come up with the pharmaco nutritional, you can say, industry, okay, of helping us to understand what are we eating and what are we getting from our foods, and why is it that our foods are not giving us what they should be giving. And if you want to find out more information on the research he has done and stuff he has done, you can go to his blog. It's called blogs.paulclayton.eu. Go onto that blog and you can find out exactly what he's been doing these past years and how he's one of the industry experts in whatever he has done. And what he and his team put together is they figured out a way in 120 days for us to come back in balance so that our bodies can have the right balance of omega 6s and 3s. Okay. This is a product that we are launching, guys. It's called Essent Oil, as it says here. And this product is a very unique product in the market. There's nothing like that exists in the market. Now, there are omega products in the market. So if you guys are thinking, yeah, this is one of those other wellness products, another wellness company. No, guys, this is not just another wellness company, another wellness product. Okay. This is a product that nobody in the world has. And you guys in India are going to get access to this starting April 6th. And why is this the product and the only product, a patented product that is introduced in the market? Because it's got no doubt the best quality of ingredients in it, which is like omega 3, which is what we need from wild fish and all that good stuff. It has got D3s and vitamin E's and all those things. But the most phenomenal thing that has been added in this product is called polyphenols. Okay. What we are used to, we are probably used to this term called phytonutrients. Okay, we have heard of those. Polyphenols or something similar to that. Okay, they are, there's antioxidants. Okay, but these are special antioxidants which, like the come from a specific olive tree that is grown in Spain, and this olive tree and the polyphenol that we get from it allows us to bind like what do you say, this like omega 3 product. It basically binds with that and allows that product to stay fresh and potent in our bodies for a longer time for it to absorb. And the results from what this combination is there, or what they've created, allows this product to create that balance in our body that we need, which is not happening with products outside. And I'll show you another slide to explain that. Just to give you a little bit idea about the cost of the product, some of you may be interested in that. The retail price of the products is 30,000 rupees. So if you just buy one bottle individually, that's 30,000 rupees. But we offer something called as a subscription program. In the subscription program, the cost of the oil is 14,500, but you also get 2 tests with it. So you get a test on day one when you start your subscription, and 120 days later, you get a second test, which is already prepaid in the 14,500 that comes to you after 4 months, and you can test yourself again. So remember that 120 days that I showed you? So the before and after picture of what is happening, you have access to that. Okay. And then every month subsequently, the bottle of oil only costs you 2,950 rupees. So it's a fairly well-poised product, which gives you the results. And also it allows you to see your body's before and after uh, like picture. Okay. So you get your blueprint, your health blueprint. If you don't purchase the test, and if you're just on a subscription with the product, then the premium price of the product is 7,500 just for the first month on the subscription. Okay. And then subsequently every month it is 2,950. Now, why is it 7,500? Because we do have to set up the customer and do all that. So there is a cost involved in setting that up. And that is what the customer is paying for a subscription, so that they can all get auto shipped and all those things which happens automatically behind the scenes that they need to do to set up is done automatically for the customer. So that is why the premium price for that without the test is 7,500 the first month, and then 2,950. So the bottle by itself in a premium subscription cost is 2,950, including GST. So, and then there may be some VAT or something depending on, because right now, like the warehouse happens to be in this Mumbai. So there are, and just to let you know, there are 25,000 bottles of oil already stocked up in the warehouse, ready to go on day one. And there's one more shipment already like clearing the customs as we speak. Okay. So we are well adequately stocked, but I can promise you that the moment we launch on April 6th, okay, 25,000 bottles is going to go like a flash. Okay. The question is, how are you going to poise yourself from now till April 6th so that a large part of those 25,000 bottles are going because of like the efforts that you put in and the people that you're going to impact in a positive way for their health. These products are made of the highest quality standards. We have the GMP certified. It's basically a GMP certified product. A lot of you know of like GMP certification. India has quite a few products in the market that have GMP certifications. Okay, plus we have a friend of the sea and this like the halal are certified for those of you like who look for those kind of symbols. So we have taken the due diligence to make sure that we are getting you a highest quality product that is going to help you and that's going to make a change for you. And also the vegan society. So we are going to be introducing a vegan version of the product as well, but it's in the works. There is some change that the Indian government has asked us to make to one of the ingredients of the product, and so that vegan product is going to come in the next few months. We don't know a date as yet, but as soon as we know that, we will share that with you. So if some of you have that, we have a vegan like label as well on the product, and that's also something. And then for some of you are interested in like it being non-GMO, which is important. Like I was mentioning to you, a lot of food today is GMO. So this is non-GMO. It's sugar-free, soy-free, and all those things, right? So here is the important slide, and pay very close attention to this. Okay, scientifically, they have proven that the product should stay fresh and potent inside your body, but it's not. Why? Because if you look at the slide, if somebody is consuming krill oil, concentrated what is it? I'm like omega products, or even cod liver oil, the product lasts in your body anywhere from 5 to 15 hours. Okay, that's it. Beyond that, the product goes bad. It goes. I mean, it just basically this. I mean, it doesn't last in your body for more than the 5 to 15 hours. So what happens is that our body is not able to absorb the product the way it should. We maximum get between 20 to 40 to 50% of the product because of the polyphenols that we added in our product, and those specific polyphenols, not just any kind of polyphenols, but a specific polyphenol from an olive tree that is grown in Spain specifically for the purpose of this product. That polyphenol, along with our product, allows this to stay in our bodies for more than 30 up to 35 hours. And that is why when the body is like absorbing, the body needs this to be, the product should be in the body for at least 24 hours or more. Okay, that is the key. So if it's 24 hours or more, then the body is going to absorb the maximum 80, 90% or even all of it. And we have done that. We have proven that our product stays for more than 35, up to 35 hours, and our body can absorb it. So 95% of the people who have taken the product and have been on the product for 4 months, 120 days later, it's been found out that 95% of the people have come back in balance. So there are still 5% people who require a little bit more work on their bodies for them to come back in balance. And then there are other parameters that are there in your test. So you may have one part of your parameters may be showing in balance, others may not be in balance. So it just depends on where you are, where your body is, how much inflammation is there in your body, what's happening on the inside, and that may take a little bit longer time. But the fact is that this product is working because the test proves that before and after picture, right? Who needs the product? Everybody, from the time that they are in like what is it, in like the womb to the tomb, right? Till they die. Everybody needs the product, and every stage of your life, this product is helping you in different ways. And as you can see on this slide, like the mother gives this to the child as the child is inside the womb, and then when the child comes out and it needs this for its brain functions, for its immunity, for its growth, and so on and so forth. And along the life cycle of the human being, this product is essential for every single thing inside your body. It is working at the cellular level. I hope you understand that, guys. This is not just something you're consuming for taste or for the fun of it. This is actually a product that is working at your cellular level, and it's making a change at the cellular level. So whatever change happens for good. But if you don't take care of your body, if you stop the product, imagine this: if you stop taking it after a few months, and you still are consuming what you're consuming, your body is going to go back to where it was again, out of balance. So understand that omega is a product that your body needs on an ongoing basis. It's not a one time, it's not a two time, it's not like a few months. It is for life. From the time that you're born to the time that you die, your body needs omega, and we don't get enough of it from our foods. 18 health claims that are approved, okay, by the this by the entity called EFSA, which is like the European, you can say FDA, that has approved these. The first three that are in green, you can see those are the most vital claims that our body needs. Everybody needs that: normal brain function, normal heart function, and normal immune function. And today, guys, in the days of COVID, especially in the days of COVID, immunity is a big thing, right? Most people's this if you look at like the immunity, most people's immunity is compromised, and that is the reason. I mean, that's what we are seeing today. Okay, and that's why they're succumbing to COVID, or they're getting other diseases apart from COVID. Okay, so this really helps you in these three areas, plus all these other 18 areas: vision, bones, teeth, so many different things, organs, and so on and so on and so forth, right? So very, very vital for our body in every aspect of the body. So coming to the business potential. Now, this was about the product. Now, for those of you who are interested, okay, fine. I love what I've seen so far. I want to know how I can take this and now share it with my friends and my family, how I can make a business out of this. And not only I can help people to have this like better health, but also the fact that I can help people to make money and have a better financial health as well. Okay. So here's the business opportunity. We've gone through this slide before. So we are basically talking about a global mega trend, guys, a global mega trend that is happening in the market today. And what do I mean by this global mega trend? There have been several mega trends that have happened, right? We have had Uber. Uber was a trend that basically changed the way like private cabs or like private taxis were being used. It completely changed the market. Okay. The second trend that we saw was something that you must have heard of: Netflix, which many of you guys probably have a subscription for. A few short years ago, we used to go and get like the videotapes or DVDs from a store to watch a movie. And now movies are streaming into our homes. Netflix changed the entire way we watched movies. And in the global pandemic, when all the theaters and everything is down, everybody is on Netflix every single day, I think, we at least go for a few minutes, if not for a whole movie or something, but we generally tend to watch something or the other. Okay. So that's a trend, right? It has changed like the industry. Zinzino is changing the healthcare industry. It's changing the way we view health because we are coming up with a very strong evidence-based, test-based nutrition that is changing the way we look at our health. And if you guys understand this, okay, this is a very powerful thing. This global mega trend is way beyond anything we have seen, way beyond Netflix, way beyond Uber, way beyond anything that we have seen so far. Okay, 500 million people in the world today are taking this product, not our product, but taking this Omega product. Okay, only 0.2% of them have been tested to date, and some of those 2%, 0.2% people, a few of them are on this call. Okay, but there are a huge number of people, like 620,000 people, like I mentioned to you, who have taken this test, and that's only 0.2% of the global population that consumes a product which is like the Omega product. Okay, 97% of the people have failed the test. So out of those 500 million people, 97% people, have failed the test. Or even the people that we have tested, 620,000 people that we have tested, or 1 million people that have been globally tested, 97% have failed the test. How big is this market? As of today, this market is a $40 billion industry. By 2050, we expect this to go to 200 billion or more. My question to you is, if you understand the power of what I've just said, what percentage of this industry would you like to be a part of? Would 0.01% be good for you? 200 billion in the next 30 years? Or even 40 billion today? Would you like to be a 0.001% of the 40 billion that we have today? Just think about it, okay? You have an opportunity right now to get into something, not only help you, help the folks that you know, help the people that you know, and be part of a mega growing industry. And that is what the excitement. So this curve that you see on the right, that you see, like there is a green curve, which is the global mega trend. And there is a curve in purple that shows you how every industry goes. It's called as the S curve. The fun part of the global mega trend is that it does not follow the S curve like it shows over here, which is over a period of 20, 30 years. This S curve is over a massive number of years, probably hundreds of years. So in the next 30, 40 years, we're going to see this industry go from, 40 billion to 200 billion to maybe even 1 trillion. Would you like to be a part of that? How to start your business? 3 ways to start your business. The first one is to get something called as a mini, this Essent Oil Partner Kit. The mini Essent Oil Partner Kit costs you 8,500 to get started. You get 1 test and 1 bottle of oil. Now, as a business owner, you understand that when you consume your own product, you are able to market the product better to people or able to share it better with people, right? So at least this one gives you 1 test and 1 oil, okay? But here is the thing. You need to get tested 120 days again after like 120 days, which means that you'll need to have the bottle of oil coming to you every month after month after month for 4 months at least, so that you can get tested again after 120 days to see if you're in balance or not. And if you're out in balance, great, you don't have to do any of this. But as a business owner, you have access to the mini kit. You have access to something called as a Better Balance Partner Kit, which has got 3 tests and 3 oils. So you can start setting people up as customers immediately as soon as you share this with them. You don't have to wait for their product to get shipped to them. You have it handy, you can give it to them right away. Better yet, you can get on something called as the Ultimate Practitioner's Kit, which is 88,500 rupees, has got 14 tests and 14 bottles of oil. And I love this kit simply because you get a full refund on this kit. And this is the only starter kit of your business where you get a full refund after 12 months of being in business, provided you have 25 customers at the end of 12 months, you get this entire money refunded back to you. I just love this thing, because I have not known of any company that stands by their product so strongly and believes in it so strongly that they know for a fact that they can refund the entire money back, and provide value to you and to the people that you know, just by helping 25 people to understand the science and to get on the product and to have a better life, and you get paid for doing that. You can't go wrong with that. Okay. When you start the business, every month you will be getting something called as which is called as this the auto order. And this auto order contains 1 bottle of oil, contains all your back office access, so you can build a business globally without having to open businesses in the 36 countries that now we'll be in starting April 6th. And you also get access to a powerful mobile app which you can use to share with people, in even to basically to build your business globally. Okay, let me put it that way. So you have it on like your you have like a you have like a mobile app that you can use along with building your business. So you're truly a global business and you have the best tools available for you to build your business easily. Okay, the cost for that to you, a monthly cost is 5,200 rupees, and you get 10 credits for that as well, which means that you get paid for using your own product, in short, if you really truly understand this. So not only are you paying 50 to 100 rupees every month to maintain your business as an ongoing cost, but you're actually getting 10 credits, and credits convert into money. Okay, each credit is 90 rupees, just so that you guys know. Next, uh, getting your products for free. How many of you would love to get your products for free? As an Indian, I love anything free. How about you? I don't know. I just grew up, like, hey, free, count me in. But does free come with a cost? Sometimes. I know in India we have a lot of things free and sometimes they come with a cost. But luckily here, the cost is not there. It really is free. If you help four people sign up on the products, customers of yours, four of them, your products are free. You just pay the shipping. Okay. Isn't that cool? And your customers also have the same there's an option. Okay. The only difference is that your customers don't get like the income for the credits, because that income goes to you. But your customers can get their products for free by just signing up four people on the product. Fantastic deal, can go wrong. You can start this part time. Some of you have full-time jobs. Some of you are trading your time for money, for income, like I was doing all my life, right? And some of you don't, or maybe running this like a business, or you may be doing other things in your life. You can do this with a few hours every week, part time. Okay, depending on what your goals are, what your dreams are, we will work with you, match you with the hours that you guys want to put in. Okay, so you can work from home, which is a great option. And anyway, with now with like the pandemic, all of us are working from home, whether we like it or not, unless we are the this like the essential workers that we have to go out and maybe perform something like the doctors and nurses and those kind of people, or like all of the policemen, those who have to be outside. They have no choice but to be out there. They cannot sit at home and do their work. They have to interact with people or something. But you have a choice to work from home. Okay, and that's great because we can do Zoom sessions, we can do meetings now online, and we can expand this opportunity globally anywhere without having to leave the confines of our home. Just make sure that you're dressed nicely when you're doing a Zoom, so that people, when they're seeing you, they have a good feeling, they have a professional feeling, and they know that you mean business, and you're not just running this in your PJs somewhere in a small shack in a small part of a town somewhere where you barely have some kind of a connection to the world. Okay, you can choose the people that you work with. Now, here's a thought I want you guys to have, okay, as I'm doing this. How many of you drive a car? Just a show of hands. Drive a car? Yes? Okay. How many of you have a spare tire in your car? All of you? Spare tire? Everybody has a spare tire, right? Okay. So there's not a single car that exists without a spare tire. Why? Because if you have a flat as you're driving somewhere, you have something to help you out. You have a spare tire, right? Okay. How many of you have a spare income? How many of you have a spare income? Not many hands going up. Why? Because we never think of it like that. We have one primary source of income and we are depending on that income for the rest of our lives. If something happens to your ability to perform, what happens to your income? Gone. What happens to your lifestyle? Gone. If you have a savings mentality like most Indians do, how long will your savings last you? 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? If you have a health issue and your income is gone, what will happen to you? Have you thought about that? It's a very serious thing. I want you to seriously think about it. Do you have a spare income, like you have a spare tire in your car? Okay. So please think about that and act on that. Create this alternate source of income that can create a very powerful income for you, which can feed you for life for the work that you do once and do it right and help enough people and create a win-win situation for them. Okay, because this is something, like I was telling you before, a product that everybody needs from the time that they're born to the time that they die. It's not something that is optional. Your body requires omega for a healthy cell functioning, healthy organs, healthy whatever you want to call it. You need it for your health, period. There is no option, there is no compromise on this. But to have the right product also is very important. Spending 500 rupees for a product or spending 4,000 rupees makes a difference. Yes, but what are you getting in the 500 and what are you getting in the 4,000? Are you getting the value in the product that is cheap? Yes or no? Find out by testing yourself. Is your product working? If you're consuming something cheaper, is that product working for you? If not, then switch to the product that works for you and save your life and help get a better healthy lifestyle. As simple as that, right? So spare income, guys. Okay. First 30 days, we will teach you how to do something called a smart bronze. Okay. Which is the first milestone or first building block of your business, which is where you help just four customers. That is four people get on the subscription. It can be one family having of four, all of them becoming consumers of the product, or it can be four different people or combination of anything like that, right? But four subscriptions, four premier subscriptions, premier kits. In 30 days, you put four people on this product, you get a 10% cashback bonus, which is 5,000 rupees, and you get a smart bronze bonus, which is 9,000 rupees. So in the first 30 days, you have a potential of making 14,000 rupees. Not a whole lot. Some of you are saying, you know what, yeah, I make that in my sleep. Fantastic. So make this in your sleep as well. On day one, make 14,000. Why not? Help four people. As simple as that. Let's take it 30 more days. In the same 30 days, if you show this opportunity to enough people that four of them become partners with you, so now you have four customers and four partners. Those four partners will create an extra bonus cost called Fast Silver bonus of 13,500 rupees. And not just that, you also get credits. Remember, I said one credit is 90 rupees. It says 375 credits over here. Just compute the math. Okay. That by like 90 rupees. That's on top of that, you will get that income as well. Let's take it one step further. In 60 days, if you continue this effort of making customers and making partners, let's say in the next 60 days, you go from four customers to 10 customers. You get an additional bonus, which is called as the X Team Express bonus. That is another 13,500 rupees for you. And not just that, you also get something called as ECB, which is a bonus that unlocks adding more credits to you. And remember, credits means money, so it doubles your credits when that unlocks. And in the first time when I showed you like the smart bronze, there was like a bonus called as mentor bonus. And this is the thing that I want you guys to pay very close attention on. That the first 30 days when you unlock your mentor bonus, it stays with you for life. If you miss unlocking your mentor bonus in the first 30 days, then you miss that 5% of the bonus that you're going to get in the first, I mean, for you, for yourself. Okay. And for the rest of your life, you cannot get that 5%. So you can, so it goes from 5 to 10%, and learn and try to find out more about what the mentor bonus is. It's a very powerful thing and something that you guys don't want to miss out on the first 30 days of your business. So here is the customer product ladder. Okay, so now I showed you about four customers, 10 customers. Let's say you take that up to 25 customers. You're called as an A team. Your bonus goes from 10% cash bonus to 20% cash bonus. So now you're making 8,000 rupees on the same initial customers that you had. That's your income, 8,000 rupees. And you also unlock another bonus called RCB. So there are about 10 cash bonuses, I mean, 10 different kinds of bonuses that are in the structure. I'm not going to go through each one of them because it's a lot of details of that, but you can get back to the person and sit with them and try to understand what all these bonuses are. But trust me, each bonus just makes you more and more excited about what they've put together. Okay, it's so phenomenally done. Okay, they've really put a well thought out business plan together, a lucrative business plan, so that the efforts you're putting in, you are getting amply rewarded for that. Okay, remember this, guys. Our number one priority is to help other people get a better health, and for doing that, the byproduct of doing that is to have income. It's not the other way around. Don't start chasing money. Start chasing the health of people, because that is most important in this whole equation. And you are getting amply paid for doing that. Okay. It's a customer centric business model, which I love. Protein, 50 customers. You go from 20% to 25%. Your income significantly jumps up, right? Go to 100 customers or 100 subscriptions. You go from 25% to 30% now. And this is a very unique thing they've done. Once you hit that 100 customer magic number, they give you an additional bonus of 8 lakhs, one time bonus of 8 lakhs spread out over 24 months. So every month you're going to get 33,000 rupees along with the other income that you make. So just if you just have customers, let's say you don't have any partners, only customers, If you have 100 customers, you will end up making a minimum of 50,000 rupees a month. Is that okay with anybody? 50,000 rupees a month. Let's say you signed up with the Ultimate Partner Kit and you're making 50,000 rupees a month. Within 2 months, you would have covered like the investment cost of whatever you spent to start your business. You think it's worth it? And 100 people are better off because you shared this product with them. You tell me what could be more of a win-win situation, guys. Okay. April 6th, we are launching, guys. If I were you, I would start thinking of people as I'm talking, start thinking, who can I share this with? Who can I share? Who has a health issue? Who wants to make money? Who is interested in helping people? Who can partner with me and who can be in this business together with me and take this to the next level? And trust me, guys, you will be so excited doing what you're doing because you're truly creating a difference in people's lives. And I can't emphasize more on that. So going up to 200 customers and then 1,000 customers and 300 and so on and so forth. There are people who have 1,000 plus customers. The average income that I know of, and I don't want to quote numbers, but average what I have heard is between 15,000 US dollars. And I mean, don't quote me on that, but that's what I've been told. But and I know that's true because I've seen these people live. Okay. So here is this is the basic building block of your business. Going to hit silver with 750 credits, 10 customers. That's the first 60 days. What we showed you is your basic building block for your business. Some people are going to do that on day one. They're not going to wait for a whole 60 days to do this fast. I mean, to like do this silver. They're going to do it on day one because they're going to be ready. I hope you are one of those people who's going to be ready on day one with your organization, with enough people that you've shared this with your customer base and everything set up. And you will be on day one hitting this like, just clockwork. On day one, April 6th, when we launch, you will just flood the system with the people that are there on your team. And I know some people are already poised for that, already ready for that. I hope that's you. But when you do that, your first 60-day earnings are anywhere between 45 to 50,000 rupees. Not just that, you're also making this. I mean, you're basically also creating per month 16,500 rupees, and you have all these the different bonuses. You have the mentor bonus, you have the ECB, you have the RCB, and you have also created the chance to get a refund on your kit in the next 12 months because you're on your way to get the full money back in 12 months because you already have 10 customers, right? You just need 15 more to complete that and then get your money back after 12 months. So this is what's the next step of the business. Okay, it is called as executive. When you help your 4 people that you register as partners, if you help each of them reach that silver level, you hit the level called as this. I mean, you basically hit this level. Okay, and your income is 75,000 rupees. Anybody excited about 75,000 rupees a month to help 4 people reach silver? Absolutely not a bad idea, right? Now we're not going to take any questions. So if you have any questions, please hold off. Okay. We'll get your questions answered. You can get back with the person that invited you and they can answer your questions for you. Next step, you help 4 people reach the this executive level where they are now making 75,000 rupees. You hit a level called as diamond, and at the diamond level, your income now becomes 4 lakh rupees a month. Getting more and more exciting now, right? As you're helping more people, it's a win-win situation. You help them make money, you get amply rewarded for that. They make 75,000, 4 of them, you make 4 lakhs. Take it one step further. You help all those 4 people now reach the diamond level, just like you did. Now they make 4 lakh per month, and your income is 10 lakhs a month. Is that cool? How many businesses do you know that, where you help people and you get amply rewarded for that? Here is one option right here where you're just helping people, enough people reach certain levels in the business, and your income is exponentially increasing. Okay. And this can be achieved in a very short time, guys. And you're at this level called as crown. Okay. We have one like gentleman on the call here who is like listening in patiently, has reached the level of royal crown in just a short 18 months of his business, 20 months of his business. So he has hit this level of 10 lakh. His income is way more. I cannot share that unless he gives me the permission to do that. But he makes way more than 10 lakhs a month as a royal crown. Okay. So there is money. Yes, there is money, but there is work also. It's not a get rich quick scheme. By no means, it's just like you come in and you just breeze through and you're going to make money. No, there is a work that you need to put in, but we know what the work is. We have seen other people do it many, many times over. We know what the work is. As long as you're willing to meet with us halfway and do what we ask you to do, you can reach those levels as well. Okay? It's there in store for you. Perfect timing. I call this business as a perfect timing for the India market and for you. Why? As of date, there are 4 lakh customers that Zinzino has created. Zinzino is growing on an average. The past years, they have grown on an average of 34%. And this last year, in the pandemic situation, also, they grew 48% this last year. That's been their growth. What better timing than us being here where they already have 4 lakh customers and they're looking to basically create a million customers, 10 million, 50 million, 100 million customers by 2050. I would say just in the population of India, we have 1.3 billion people. Okay. If you take 1%, that's about 13 million people. Do you think we can do 1%? Can we get 1% people tested in our own country in the next 1, 2, maybe 5 years? I think these numbers would just change just because Zinzino launched in India. And just because you took that opportunity to make a difference and do something about it. Okay. So guys, this is very powerful, right? Perfect timing, And if you're here looking at this opportunity today, April 6th is just a few days away, guys. It's literally 8 to 10 days. I mean, 8 days away. You have in your hands like an opportunity where you can make a difference to hundreds of thousands of people just because you took the decision today to understand this opportunity, to get your questions answered, and to bring on a few key people on board so that they could run with the business like you are running. Okay. And here's the thing. You have 2 choices. You can become a customer, or better yet, you can become a partner and help other people become customers and partners. Which one is you? I say there are 3 kinds of people in this world. Okay. The first kind is someone who just I mean, makes things happen. He's like a go-getter. He's somebody who is out there. He's like, hey, tell me, and I'm going to run with it. There's a second kind of person who just watches what's going on. He watches other people who are go-getters, going and doing things, and gets very excited. Oh, I'm part of something, but other people are doing things. He's just watching. And there's a third kind of a person who wonders what happened. He never does anything. He never participates in anything. 5 years, 10 years down the road, he looks back and says, oh my gosh, what happened? I was shown this opportunity 10 years back, and look what it has become. And he'll keep wondering the rest of his life what's happening. Okay, now which person are you? Are you the kind that makes things happen, watches things happen, or wonders what happens? Okay, if I were you, if when I saw this, I was the person who said, I'm going to make things happen. And I know most of you on this call are like that, like me, who make things happen. Jump on in, come join us, join hands with us, and let us help you. And I'll promise you this, if you will meet us more than halfway, you can have a bigger business than we have as of today in a very, very short time, in less than a year, because that's the power of what I've shared with you tonight. So guys, with this, we are pretty much done. It was really, really a pleasure talking with you, sharing with you today. I hope this made sense to you. And for some of you that is like me, who's excited and jumping up and down in their seats right now and said, show me more, show me more. Well, yes, we have more for you. Get back together with the person that has graciously invited you for this presentation, get your questions answered, and find out what they can do, to help you succeed and get to the next level of your business. So have a wonderful evening, whatever is left of it. And we look forward to seeing you guys again. Just closing out one thing. On Sunday, 9 p.m. on Sunday, we're going to have a product presentation seminar where we'll be sharing the science about the product, where we go into more details about the science. So those of you who might be interested in learning about the science and also may have people that you have that can be potential customers for you, invite them for that, because there'll be a lot of information shared there and you guys will get a further opportunity to understand the product and understand how it will be benefiting your customers. And with that, we're done for the evening. It was great to see all of you guys, and we'll see you on Sunday with a whole bunch of people more. Take care, guys. Bye now.